few who really knew me. You always took me by surprise.
Since Stonewall, drag has been there. Since before Stonewall, drag has been there. But with Stonewall, we earned our cred. And now, 45 years later, every single person here, whether they're wearing latex, whether they're wearing rubber, whether they're in leather, whether they're wearing a polo shirt and shorts walking down the street, we're all trying to represent something that's part of who we are. It's part of the inside of what we are. It's trying to express ourselves.
I'm not trying to convince anybody that I'm a woman, because I'm not. You know? And again, it's all about my joy of exploring gender in a way that's, for me, together in one thing, not a binary thing, but just a mixture of it all. So I'm 57. I was turning 40. I was 39 when I first put on makeup. And I was like, wow, isn't this odd to kind of have waited, you know, that long to do that?
I normally do my eyes first because of, there's fallout that happens when you put all these powders on your face, and once I wipe it away and the lashes are on and I look at myself, I'm like, there she is. Those are robust as eyes. Talking about it like this, it's so weird. It makes the hair on my body stand up. The wig is the last touch, where he goes to she and Joey goes to Robusta.
Through the windows of my disguise, you were one of the few who really knew me. You always took me by surprise. And then
I have this trimmer, and it's called Essential Trimmer, and maybe someone else watching this will have it. And I mean, I didn't perform for a while because of it. I moved here and I knew I couldn't be a waiter. I mean, there are some things I could not do, but who says I can't be a performer that's got a little trimmer? I mean, Katharine Hepburn. When I found out that Katharine Hepburn had the same essential trimmer, it was kind of a day that changed my life. This is a lot of painting. This is putting on makeup. I mean, whatever, you get into drag, whatever you're going to call your process. I call it painting because I feel like this is like primer, right? I like to think that candy keeps will in check. A lot of times when I want to be super angry or go off or whatever, I'm like, what would Candy do? Candy would keep her shit together. You should be more like Candy. So, I try.
God, I really do look just like my mother. You know, there's all this bullshit that goes into it to feminize a very male body. You know, the hips and the ass and 4 or 5 pairs of tights to cover up the hair on my legs. Because up until then, it's just pain. You know, hardly being able to breathe, losing a little bit of vision on either side because you've got no oxygen going to your brain with the corseting going on. And then it's like something clicks and she doesn't feel it anymore.
I am able to step into the world fully as this whole being that I believe myself to be, which is transcendent gender. And I love that. It's just like a sense of empowerment. I describe it as feeling truly beautiful and feeling truly powerful and feeling truly glamorous, you know.
Spotlight glows, piano rolls. You know your part, you've done this many times before. It scares me each time I begin. Celebrate the man behind the curtain. He's doing all he can, he's flying free. He has a million doubts, but this I know for certain. He gives it all he's got. He owns the key.
Celebrate the man, there behind the curtain. He's doing all he can, he's flying free.
Every queen has a moment where all of a sudden it's done. For some, it's the base. For some, it's the wig. For some, it's the shoes. For me, it's the lashes. When the lashes are on and the glue is set, she's here. I am Her Imperial Majesty, Empress 26 of New York, the Elemental Broadway Empress of Community Camp and Collaboration Witty Repartee. And just recently named Queen of the New York Leathermen. If Michael were here, and he's not, but if he were, he would definitely be stopping by the latex rubber table. My intention was to come as Michael, and I would have been wearing a pair of cut-off blue jean shorts and a black leather vest. Or maybe just a harness.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend. There may come a time when some hard employer thinks you're awful nice, but heck, that ice is no dice. He's your guy when stocks are high, but beware when they start to descend. I got a home in glory land that outshines the sun. I got a home in glory land right here that outshines the sun. I got a home in glory land that outshines the sun. Way did it at 7 o'clock in the morning. We went to go to my dad's grave. So drag is a commitment, and it's a lifestyle, I guess. We know this is dance to sing God's praise, that when we first
I got to this place, it took maybe 3 years until I realized, holy shit, she's her own entity. She's in me, but she's not me.
I encounter plenty of people on a daily basis who I do not agree with, you know. And my practice is about knowing that their opinions are not the truth, you know, and forgiving myself and them for espousing hate.
Look around, because drag is everywhere. It doesn't have to look like this. Drag can be much more subtle, much more simple. Whether it's the old couple that owns the antique store, the brothers and sisters who run the small bookshops, there are people putting themselves out there, adding a little bit of color to their lives that they may not otherwise be able to do.
through me, through the windows of my disguise. You were one of the few who really knew me. You always took me by surprise. And then I think about all the days gone past. Well, of course, you know it's gonna make me cry.